All right. Hey everyone, Side Hustle Review, let's go. If you don't know me, I review every side hustle that comes through my feeds on YouTube, on TikTok, etc. And today I will be getting into user-generated content, specifically using the website Join Brands, as this is a side hustle that has actually made me money. And I do believe many of you can too. I will go through the certification process. I will go through how to find jobs. I will go through examples of what this stuff looks like and what the difference is between user generated content and influencer marketing. I get so many questions about this one specifically because there is so much to it. So I think it's important for me to go through it in a longer form video, which many of you guys have been asking, and I've really tried to get those set up. I got all the equipment. It took me like an hour to figure out this OBS thing. I know basics of it, so bear with me. And I've noticed that my camera jiggles when I touch my uh, desk. So anybody have tips on how to fix that, put in my comments. But let's get started on Join Brand. So first, let's talk about user-generated content and what that is and what that isn't. So user-generated content is actually content that you are commissioned to make by a brand, but you don't actually always have to share it on your social media. The core premise of user-generated content is a brand is looking for product images, product videos that they can share or they have you share, but with a goal of looking and feeling like it's made by a customer. This is different than influencer marketing, where typically they're looking to give you product and then you sharing with your audience, and that's the main goal. In this scenario, sometimes they take these photos, these videos, put it on their own website, put it on their own social media accounts, that kind of thing. And when they do ask you to share it on your social media, it's part of a bigger campaign of just showing that they have tons of happy customers or something like that. So that's what user generated content is in a nutshell. Now there's many different ways. A lot of different these coaches tell you can get these jobs, you can pitch brands directly. There's many different platforms, and I can tell you I have not been successful with with most of those platforms or most of those methods. The only one that I have been successful with is using this website, Join Brands. Now, why haven't I been successful with the others? Well, those ones seem to have more expectations when it comes to the quality of content that's being produced, the quality of editing that's required, that kind of thing. Where Join Brands seems to just want that very raw content that's just made as if someone made it in their garage or in their home. So that works out for me because I don't have a lot of editing skills, and that's the kind of stuff that they want. And I think that's a lot of the people that are looking for side hustles too. They may not necessarily have the high quality equipment, that kind of thing. So without further ado, I'm going to do the nifty trick of sharing my screen, which I just learned how to do through OBS. So let's move over. So this is Join Brands backend as you sign up to be a creator. There's three different areas. There's your dashboard, which is where I am now. There's Marketplace, which is where all the places brands post jobs, and then there's your specific jobs. Now, in order to start doing jobs, you have to get what's called certified, and this seems to trip up a lot of my following. So let's get into certifications. So when you first create an account, you're going to be asked to be certified. There's three different kind of things you can get certified with, and one is influencer certification. So that is where they are asking you to post to your social media. I happen to be certified for influencer, but that I've never used that. I've never taken a job from Join Brands and posted to my TikTok. It's just not um, what my TikTok's made for. Also, I wanted to prove out that you can make money on this platform without posting to social media. But I did go through the certification process just to help people out and understand what it's like. So there's these four different certifications when it comes to posting to various social media accounts, but you can simply skip these if you don't want to be or if you don't have the requirements of it. So the next is photo. So there's four different photo certifications. There's selfie with product. There's a product demo photo, lifestyle shot photo, and product only. You can see I'm certified for 3 out of 4. The photos that I take are dummy photos, and that's all you need to do. Just pick up stuff randomly around your house. I'll pick up this little weird mattress thing, take a selfie with it, and act like it's a product. And that's pretty much what you need to do. I used a Christmas tree stand in these other two, and that's how I got certified. You submit it, and within 12 hours, you'll get certified. If for some reason, which I've never been denied, but if you do, you get a chance to resubmit. So it's no harm, no foul. That's really it. And the next set is videos, which do earn you more commission if you do videos. And there's how to, there's unboxing, there's product review, and product demo. As you can see, I've also gotten certified for 3 out of the 4. I'm going to show you with one of my videos that I did to get certified, just so you can believe me that it's not super fancy stuff. It's very straightforward, very raw, very authentic kind of videos that they're looking for. So let me play this one for this Christmas tree stand, just so you get a
The
feel
best
for it.
product I bought on Amazon all last year. Check this out. Imagine this is a Christmas tree, right? Put it right here in the middle. And watch this. Watch these clamps. One, two. You see those clamps coming down? You see them? See how they're grabbing the tree? They grab the tree now. Look at that. It's holding it. And then the best part, you have to see this. Watch. I'm gonna take this water. Watch this black thing right here. Look at this. It's measuring how much water you've put into the tree. You see that? 100% best thing I bought. My wife loves it. No regrets.
So there you have it. As you could tell, it's not super fancy. I'm holding the phone while I'm doing the foot jack type of thing. I'm bouncing around, and I submitted that and I was able to get certified. And now, as you get certified, you can then go to the marketplace and find jobs in those categories and apply for them. Let's walk through that process. Um, and then we'll go through some examples of jobs I've actually won. So you got the certification. There's 4 different areas. There's influencer, there's photos, there's videos. Get certified for the ones you believe in, or the ones you think you can do, but don't worry about getting certified for all of them. Now let's go into the jobs or the different opportunities that are out there. So you could sort your marketplace, which is this what you have, by only things available to you. So then it starts to filter for the things you're certified for and what level. As you do more jobs, you'll go up in level, which actually earns you more money. And then you can either sort it by newest or highest earning. So that's pretty much the basic place of the marketplace. And now let's get down to some of the tricks I have. Now, a lot of my followers say they apply for jobs and don't get accepted. And in my theory is there are some of these products that are more competitive, like a lot of joint brands people are applying for, that make it less likely that you'll get accepted. I found my success by applying for jobs that are a little bit odder, that aren't like specifically, uh, let's just say it, vitamins, beauty, fitness, fashion are ones that I think are super competitive on this platform. So I just skip those. And some of them I just would never do beauty anyway. So let's look at this. This bike, for instance, it's none of those categories, but it's almost an $800 product. So I think they get a lot of applications, which make it less likely for you to get accepted. Same with these beauty things, that kind of stuff. So it's really looking through these for things that are a little bit more awkward, like maybe this floor grip. You for a how-to video, I can get 120, and it's a $175 product. Now, the other thing I do, so this hits my check part. It's kind of an odd product. Okay, one. Now let me go through and look through the requirements because I want to be able to make sure I can make the content. Um, Live demonstration instructional. You should personally perform the task using this video as a reference on how to officially. So for me, I'm a one house guy. I'm a one man band. So already saying it needs to show me how to do it in these 8 to 12 hours. I have 2 young kids. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull this one off. So because it has so much kind of work requirements, it does hit my awkward point, but it looks like it has a lot to do. I'm not going to be able to do that. Let's go find another one. Rug tape. Now I'm skipping. You know what? Let's take off the TikTok videos because I don't want to do any of those. Those for you just listening, I'll describe what these are. Okay. see this one, selfie with product. It's a kitchen compost bin. Just needs a simple photo with the product. Avoid wearing sleeve clothing. Video must be the video in a kitchen dining area. Please do not use the coupon. Please purchase the product right away. Okay, then it's talking about, so I'll apply for this one. Looks like it's a landscape photo, a 16 by 9, selfie with product. Seems easy, so I'll apply for it. Now it's going to come up with something saying don't use the coupon when you go to purchase it. I confirm. And this one is asking me to purchase the product beforehand. Now, I've seen 50-50. Some jobs don't ask you to pay for it. You just go straight and apply, and it says thanks for applying. And then some say you have to purchase the product beforehand, and then they'll reimburse you. There's no cases where they don't reimburse you, meaning you have to buy the product and then they'll always have a reimbursement. Now, a lot of my followers are worried about the brand like stiffing you in the end. I looked through Join Brand's kind of rules, and the way this works is for the brand to post the job, they actually pay for their product up front. So this brand has already given Join Brands the $39.95 plus whatever for the product to give to their creators. So there's no real chance of the brand leaving you in the dust when it comes to your product because Join Brands actually already has the money to give you. They just need to see you complete the job. So Join Brands is kind of the escrow service in between. That's a good note to have. But I do understand fronting $39.95, or in the case of the bike, if you have to buy that bike up front, $800, that's kind of rough. So you can find jobs that don't require the purchase up front, but it's like a 50-50. You're going to narrow your list of products. Like I said, I've made more than $1,000 doing UGC through this website alone. And it's only taken me around 8 to 10 hours total tops to do it. So it's pretty low lift for the amount of money you're getting. But I'll apply for this one just so you see what the process is like. And there you go. So yeah, like I said, my top tips is look for some products that are a little bit awkward. Like this one's a bit awkward. Probably don't get a lot of applications. Look for ones you don't think many people are applying for, but then make sure you look at the details and see what it's really entailing. You get sometimes some brands that are asking for a lot of wanting to give you a lot of direction. And that also turns me off because I think it takes a lot of back and forth with the person if they're giving you some of them give you full on camera angles, etc. So that makes it much more difficult, in my opinion, to get it. Let me see if I can find one. I'll just look for one. Let's say this watch one. So this is a watch winding product. I'm excited to work with you. So here's a full brief you would need to go look at. Oh, the document's removed. So this one I probably wouldn't apply for just because the document's removed and I don't know what I'd be signing up for. But yeah, some of these just have a lot of details in terms of what you need to take photos of, and that's the other one. Make sure you read through it, and if they're expecting you to have like a high-end camera and stuff like that, which some do, then you just want to skip those. So yeah, now let's go into some of the jobs that I've won so you can see some samples of the actual work that I did and know that it's not super difficult. So here's one about butcher paper. Now, full disclosure, I'm super into barbecuing, so I know a lot of benefits of this, but I still had to wing this. They didn't give me a script. They didn't tell me any kind of features to highlight. I kind of did it off the top of my head, and I did some research for it. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at this video I submitted.
Then secret ingredient to the best smoked ribs is actually wrapping in butcher paper instead of foil. And it has to be premium butcher paper like this one from Meat Hugger because it won't drip onto the grill, it allows moisture into the meat, and it won't catch fire. This is the secret ingredient to having the most perfect smoked ribs of your life. A loose wrap like this does the trick. That's all you need. You just throw it right there on the grill. Boom. 2 hours, those things are going to be beauties.
There you have it. As you can see, the editing's not fancy. Nothing. You could hear the planes in the background. Nothing super fancy about it. Let's play one more that I did for a bike lock. It was one of my early ones. And the thing is you get an actual review. Every brand reviews you, gives you a star review. So in the very beginning, I was just trying to get any job so I could get star reviews so other brands could believe in me. I think the hardest thing is to get one. Once you get 5-star review, then I think other brands will accept you because they at least know you've done things for other brands and you've done good work. So the bike lock was one where I asked them like a few times after the job was done, can you give me a 5-star review? Can you give me a 5-star review? And this one, they actually gave me two features they wanted me to highlight, so I had to include those in there. But you're going to see it's not super fancy. I think you even see my dog walking in the background, all that kind of stuff. It's meant to look like a customer made it.
I've gone through quite a few bike locks over the last couple years, and one I just recently bought by Marquis, this one, is probably one of the best ones I've had so far. Let me show you some reasons why. One thing I didn't expect to like so much is this dust cap. It keeps the lock away from the elements like the snow, rain, dust, things like that. I didn't really expect to like it so much, but I actually do. The other thing I really like is how long it is. It's so long and it's way better than those U locks that you get. Just because when you're in the city, you need to have a more versatile lock that can, adapt to you and adapt to those weird spots you're trying to lock the bike in. So this is the one that I like the most so far. Strongly recommend it, especially for the price.
There you have it. Yeah, so that one you could see I had my dog back walking in the background, all that kind of stuff. Super straightforward, nothing super fancy. Yeah, that's the kind of work you can get on this app. So if you're looking for a side hustle, not to quit your 9 to 5, even though I do think UGC you can parlay it if you're really good, really creative. You could start to pitch your own clients. You can get certified for those other platforms, like I said, where you're going to have a little bit higher threshold in terms of camera quality, scripting, everything like that. If you feel like those things are all in your wheelhouse, then you can even take UGC to even a bigger level than I have, which is just like $500, $600 a month to pay a couple bills. You could actually take it into, I've seen people saying, I can't confirm, but I've seen people saying they're making $7,000, $8,000 a month doing this. And I kind of can believe it. I can kind of see that happening. It just really depends on how uh, um, how much you go at it and how much you offer. I'm just doing it on the nights with the kids and everything else, on top of all the other side hustles I'm reviewing, and the fact that I've made almost $1,500 with just 10 hours. I could see that maybe this could be something someone could pull into a full-time job if you're a creative type, if you can script that kind of stuff, those kind of things. If you have tried this and say otherwise, like no way, I can't see that, put that in my comments. But if you're also a UGC creator and can vouch, I'd love to hear that too. So yeah, that's Join Brands in a nutshell. That's UGC as well. If you're interested in Join Brands, there is a link in my description in this video. There's also you can also see it in my YouTube channel in general, my snip feed. There you could sign up to be a UGC creator. Just look for the UGC button, sign up. And if you do and you win a job, you'll actually get a $5 bonus. And since I'm using Refer a Friend, if you win a job, I also would get $5 on top of that. So it's a win-win for all of us if you're interested in it. And like I said, I think out of all the people I've referred, 100, 120 people have actually gotten that $5 bonus. So there are people winning jobs doing this. So that makes me super happy to know that I've been helpful with it, that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you came here from TikTok, I really do appreciate you coming. I've been saying I would do this for a while. It took me a while to get the equipment, figure out all the software, but now I've got it up and running, and I'll continue to review the side hustles that you guys have been asking, such as drop shipping, Amazon FBA, Click a Snap. I will do the ones that work, the ones that don't. I'll also go through how taxes work with these things because many people worry as they see, oh, you made $1,500, but how much will you make after tax? That all comes down to the way you are itemizing your expenses and the way you have set up your whole side hustle system. And those things I'm happy to walk you all through. And like I said, I'm not gatekeeping anything. I'm not looking to charge you guys for anything. I'm never going to ask you to pay for any kind of coaching or anything from me. Mine will be all free, and I hope in return that I'll get it through sponsors. You guys will take some of these referrals and hopefully they work out for you and I get some money that way. And that's really what's in it for me. So until next time, on to the next one. Peace.